So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. The second half then, just getting going.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Manchester United are looking to break at pace, and it's Roberto Carlos. Pedri.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Foot in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Hullet. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Vieira is there, and he can pick it up. That ball looks a good one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos. And here's Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Croatia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Corner given. Alonso. Good ball, good take. Nicely weighted ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pedri. And it's Roberto Carlos. Neymar, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Hullet. Xavi Alonso. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And he's let fly! That's a little off target. Messi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Zanetti. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Roberto Carlos receives it in... It's a mighty effort! And that would have been game, set and match.
Pullet really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Substitution for Croatia. Park Ji-sung.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 6, Xabi Alonso. Number 11, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 9,
Zanetti.
Andy Cole.
Chouameni.
On the field,
Now it's Olise. He is through here. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving?
Gattuso.
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Number 10, Batistuta. Number
This then to draw level.
substitutions taking place.
And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart and mouth moment for the taker.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Bellingham. Played up towards the front line. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cantona quietly revving up.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
In with the challenge. Fabinho. And it's Gattuso. Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Decent chance! And he's there to get it away. And that may well be that. That is that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Played with finesse. Ibrahimovic. Now it... And Hullet! Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Croatia have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Manchester United finding their passing. Hullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Park Ji-sung tries to clear. Nesta. Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That ball looks a good one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Messi. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Looking for a runner. And that's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Just the keeper to beat. Cole. That's gone for a throw-in. Still goalless at the moment. And it's Neymar. And that has been slung wide. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And he's picked it up out wide. Park Ji-sung. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a cute ball. And this is back. And a chance! Bergomi is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. 30 minutes gone. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Roberto Carlos. Neymar. And that is out of play. Bergomi. And it's Messi. Nice looking ball. Nesta. Saliba. Fabinho gets a foot in here. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Passing is crisp and sharp.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
It's just beyond his reach. Xavi Alonso. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. Can he latch on to this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back underway. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Ambitious ball here.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pedri. It's Ibrahimovic! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. He rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Hullet. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Could be danger here. And that's going right the way across. And he's managed to get free. Hullet! It is a fantastic goal. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Xavi Alonso and Fabinho. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Bergomi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to...
Shoots! They would have been... And one more try! Relentless! Just relentless! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just... Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And they are right back within touch. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Croatia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Croatia. Number 8, Iniesta. Park Ji-sung.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, is this the start of a comeback?
Number 17,
Now it's Pelé, Roberto Carlos,
Matthias Cunha.
Pelé.
Number 18, Gattuso.
Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the finish! He should have put that one away.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's in on goal. Looking for the run. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nedved, it's played through for him. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's tidy. And it's Nedved. And here's Mbappe. Well, that has not gone well. That's a throw. Nedved. Olise. He's found a way through. Roberto Carlos has it out wide. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Matthias Cunha. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That ball looks a good one. It could be a big chance! Now in for the pieces! Really well taken goal. And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So now the difference is 3. And it's Nedved. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that. Oh, smashing header! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
By the gates.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Ibrahimovic. No outsmarting him this time. Driving forward, and that's been slipped through. This looks promising. Great chance! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And the shot! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, that has not gone well. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Park Ji-sung. Vieira. Messi. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rummenigge chasing after it. That pass has been well intercepted. Ibrahimovic. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pedri. Nesta. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pinches it off him. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Croatia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's fabulous. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that...
Goes for the shot! And that is great goalkeeping.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Pedri. Neymar. And that has been slung wide. Olise. And it's Xavi Alonso. No luck with that dink over the top. Saliba. Vieira. Aimed beyond the defence. Very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Roberto Carlos proves too strong. Park Ji-sung. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Croatia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, that's a little loose. Neymar. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That'll be a throw. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well seen. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half. He's picked his way through. Gattuso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedri. This might spell danger. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And he's managed to get free. Showing good feet. Pedri touches it back. Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Croatia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, good ball! He's free, he's shot, surely! And he's heaved it away. And the return pass. Messi. Vieira. Tries to thread one through. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That is a brilliant interception. Croatia are looking to go forward now. That's a little off target. Xavi Alonso. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Hullet. And it's Bergomi. Has a look and plays it forward. Gattuso. And that could set him on his way. That's been cut out, well played. Vieira. Messi. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Olise. Number 18, Gattuso. Number 6,
Vieira.
Xabi Alonso.
Pele conjures time and space where few can.
Number 99, Matthias Cunha. Number 13,
And this is Bale.
number 2, Ruben Diaz.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Vieira. He shifted it to the flank. There's the delivery. Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball is over the line. Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tar. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Matthias Cunha. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. Shot at goal! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
That's a good run he's making there. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, he certainly was.
And that is that.